Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Welcome back to another episode of Rob Sports Center. Man, finally, the football season is officially upon us. I mean, it was last week whenever Florida State and Georgia Tech played, but it just was more games on today. And it just seems more legit now. It's actually here. Obviously, too, because it was Colorado. So I had to go ahead and come on here and make a video. So for one, this is what I want to clarify, right? So I seen Nightcap with Shannon and Chad. And Shannon was saying that, you know, Colorado pretty much still looked the same. It's like, and it was another analyst, too. I can't remember his name, but he was saying the same thing. So I'm saying to myself, are y'all really trying to judge a season off of one game? One game. I said the same thing about Florida State. Losing to Georgia State. Their season is not over with. It's one loss. Go back to the drawing board, put the pieces together, and let's see what we come up with. And then, like I always tell people too, in this game, especially at the higher levels, the margin for error is this. It's this. So one interception, one fumble, one miscommunicated play. Quarterback think you going this way, he throw it this way, and it's, you know, third down or fourth down. You seen on one play, Colorado got stopped on fourth down when they tried to run the ball. So the margin for error is this. Now, I will say this though, there are areas of concern, I would say, to a degree, with Colorado, and mainly the rushing, you know, them running the ball. That was something that they could not do last year. And based off this game right here, there was something else they couldn't do as well. So for those who don't know, obviously Colorado beat North Dakota State today, 31-26. I guess everybody was expecting Colorado to blow them out. You're not going to blow out everybody you play. Every win that you have is not going to be pretty. You're not going to always beat a person 48-0. You're not going to always beat a person 50-7. Some games you're going to have to come out there and fight. And honestly, you're probably going to run across more games that you have to come out there and fight. Because this is what I want people to understand too. Just because a team is a team that's on paper is better, that does not mean that they're necessarily going to win. Because the team that you're going against, they're not saying, okay, on paper they're better than us, we're going to go out there and we're going to not play. Or we just going to half-ass it because we know we're going to lose. Nah, the actual competitors are looking and saying, man, I don't care who name on that paper. I'm coming out there to play. They going to have to show up and show me that they name is more than just a name. They're going to have to show me through action. And you got some people that's like that. So you're not going to walk all over people. So, like I said, Colorado beat North Dakota 31-26. Colorado passing was phenomenal, man. Shador, he went 26 for 34. So very, 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 very careful with the ball. Now, I know some of you guys might say, well, he threw one pick. That one pick he threw wasn't his fault. It was tipped up in the air. That's not always on the quarterback. So we got to understand that when quarterbacks throw interceptions, it's not just on the quarterback. A lot of times it can be a ball tipped up in the air. So, you know, we got to be understanding about that. But this man went 26 for 34 for 445 yards, 4 TDs, and 1 interception. So then we go down to the receiving aspect. And I'm going to be honest, somebody who he's on my radar now, and that's Jimmy Horn Jr. Like, he's on my radar now. Jimmy Horn Jr. had a hell of a game. It's like every time I seen this dude, he was wide open. On top of having that breakaway speed, I was like, okay, that's something that, you know, because last year everything was kind of more so centered around Travis Hunter. You know what I mean? But now I wasn't really watching Jimmy Horn Jr. like that last year. You know, I'm not quite sure if he was playing as much, or I'm not quite sure how big of his role was within the offense. But based off what I seen from him today, I got my eyes on him pretty much. So he had 7 receptions for 198 yards and 1 touchdown. Then Travis Hunter, man. Travis Hunter. Built different. That's all I can say. Travis Hunter had 7 receptions as well, 132 yards and 3 touchdowns. And I'm going to be honest, man, I would say probably out of 4 of them catches, maybe even 5, them was some spectacular catches. The one at the goal line, when he reaches back behind the dude and caught that one, that was a hell of a catch. One of them, when it threw the ball, he comes down with it and able to get 1 foot in. That was a hell of a catch. I think he had another toe tap catch like that as well. This dude, like I say, man, just built different, bro. And he said something that I seen the other day that just kind of really just made me think of compete. So he said that he has been preparing his body to be geared to play 100 snaps a game. That's a lot of snaps, bro. A lot of snaps. It almost reminds me of you, if you guys are familiar with basketball, the Last Dance documentary with Michael Jordan. So you remember the year that Pippen was holding out trying to get a contract and he was missing games, and Jordan, the media was asking Jordan, like, okay, like, what's gonna happen now since Scottie gone? And Jordan was like, the show goes on. One man don't stop a show. And he was like, I'm gearing myself up to, play whatever I have to play in order for us to win. And he was like, and he had that little 6 sadistic grin telling him, I'm actually looking forward to it. So it's just the aspect of competing. So, and that's what I see within Travis Hunter, the competitiveness, man, the fire, the passion in which he plays the game. For you to play both sides of the ball like that, that takes a certain level of IQ and memorization to be able to understand, remember, offensive plays, offensive adjustments, defensive plays, defensive adjustments. Because a lot of times when you come out and go into that huddle, offensive defenses, a lot of times you might not be in the offense originally that it was playing based off of pre-snap reads and things like that. So, he just built different though. But I will say the downfall of, for me, a lack thereof, and that just goes to show you how much they really could have, beat them had this been on point, and that's their rushing. Now, I will agree with Shannon Sharp on that. Yeah, the rushing was atrocious. Now, granted, I'm not quite sure if they just wasn't getting the push up front, but and I didn't even think to look and see how many times that Shador was sacked. But based off these numbers and the pass attempts and stuff like that, I would assume for the most part he was pretty much well protected. But like I said, last year, man, that dude earned my respect. And I heard another analyst say the same thing because he took a beating last year. And like I say, he stayed cool, calm, collected. Just like, tonight I seen he got hit pretty nice. And that's when the commentator was like, man, this guy doesn't get enough credit for his toughness. And he most definitely don't. But we're going to get into the rushing aspect of it, man. You got Mr. Hayden. He had 9 carries. He was the leading rusher. He had 9 carries for 20 yards. His longest run was 6. Then the next person, which, I love him, but this goes to show you how bad they are at running the ball. Shador was their next leading rusher with 6 carries and 17 yards with a 11-yard his being his longest. And I seen some plays too where he rolled out the pocket and was able to make some shape and lob it up. Like the one play that they called that pass interference on, when he was able to run, he almost hit one of those Russell Wilson spins, that little turn spin and run around and buy some time and sling it up there. He did that a couple times. So, shout out to Shador, man. Shador is, I believe in him now, he legit. But like I said, man, if you're a Colorado fan, man, you don't have nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? Don't judge one game. And one game, you still got 10, 11 games left? So you mean tell me that this one game at the beginning of the season, when you're shaking off rust, like Chad said too, in nightcap, you're going up against people other than yourself and your teammates now. So it's a lot of things it has to be ironed out. And then they got a lot of new players in too. So obviously, man, with regime changing like that, things are going to always be fluid because you got so many players cycling in and out. So, when Dion came originally, you had a lot of different players. Now, this year, because of the transfer portal, you got a lot of different players. So, you're going to run into those aspects. You got Sapp. This is his first year as a coach. So, he got to get acquainted to it. So, it's different, man. But, Colorado doesn't have nothing to be worried about. For whatever reason, I guess people just want to hate on Dion and hate on what he's doing. So they like to try to make something out of nothing, because I didn't hear so many people saying this about Florida State losing to Georgia Tech, but then you come and got Colorado, who neither one of them are ranked, and now people are saying, oh, they this and this based off of one game. Like, you know what I mean? That just don't make a lot of sense, man. That's why I say I be trying to come on here and give you guys the highest quality of analysis. That way it's not the bull crap. I'm going to dive down into things and look at the things that most people overlook. But that is it for this video, man. If you guys did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, click that post notification bell. That way you be notified every time I upload, man. I got these videos coming back to back, especially now since the football season is officially started, man. So you don't want to miss nothing, man, because I got them coming back to back. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out this thing. Peace.